Welcome back to Abhyaas LawPrep YouTube channel. Yesterday, we learned the concepts of letter series, letter analogy, coding and decoding, and directions. Today, I am going to teach you the concept of blood relations and arrangements. Let us start learning. Okay. See, in blood relations, notations are very important. Of course, you know this concept based on the terminology of your own mother tongue, but that don't actually work in this concept. I'll tell you why. Yeah. So, I mentioned that notations are very important. Why? Why notations are important? It is because of clarity. Notation. Yeah. And how I follow. See, there will be a specific notation for each and every person. I mean, that might vary. It need not be same for each and every tutor or trainer. So, you will be seeing different notation in some books. It will vary from books to books and it will vary from tutor to tutor. Anyway, you can do that on your own. You can take the notations, you can denote it as your own. But you are supposed to understand it. The second person may not able to grasp it. That is completely a second scenario. But you should be able to understand and answer the questions with the notation or the denotation which you are following. Okay. See, I use comma for a sibling relation. So for sibling, I use comma. Comma is used for sibling in my notation. Yeah. Next, I use this kind of hash or bond for marital relation. Marital relation. That means wife and husband. You can say that it is wife and husband relation. Wife and husband type of relation. Next. Yeah. Next. I use this vertical line for gender gap. I use this vertical line for generation gap. Not gender, it is generation gap. See, how are we going to apply? We'll see that in the examples. I'll teach you 15 different problems. I mean, we are going to practice 15 different problems. I'm going to explain them in detail. So, you'll clearly understand the application part while solving the problem. So, for now, just observe what is that specific symbol means. Comma means it is a sibling relation. Next, see, this horizontal line indicates that it is a marital relation. That might be a husband or wife. So, in between a husband and wife or wife and husband, you are supposed to indicate with horizontal line. If it is a vertical line, it indicates that it is a generational gap. So, in between your grandfather and father, there must be a vertical line, and in between you and your son, in between you and your son, or in between you and your father, there is a generation gap which you are supposed to indicate with the vertical line. Okay. Next, what is left? Male and female. See, I am in my notation. I do not circle. Circle indicates that it is a female. Similarly, square indicates that it is a male. Now, how to use this? Say, for example, if A is a sister of B and B is the brother of C, how to write? How I donate it? It's just a small example before going to solve the questions. A is a sister of C. That means A. It is a sister. That means I denote it with a square. So, just circle it or write A after drawing a circle. It's your wish. It's your wish. But yeah, A is a sister of C. So now the gender of A is unknown, which is actually a female. So that is why I am writing it inside the circle. And A is sister of B. That means siblings. I used comma because it is a sibling. They are siblings. And next, B is the brother of C. That means here we know the gender of B, which is actually a male. So that is why I indicated it with a square. Next, brother of C. Again, it is sibling relation. So, like this, we will be solving more number of problems. Anyway, please don't worry. So, yeah, this is the kind of representation. Say, for example, if C is married to D, or if A is married to D, just a minute, A is married to D. Horizontal line indicates that it is a marital relation. Yeah, and they are having a son E. Yeah, and a daughter F, son E, and a daughter F. How is E related to B? Tell me, how is E related to B? See, sister's son will be a nephew. Sister's son will be a nephew. Similarly, sibling son, sibling, it might be a sister or brother, that doesn't matter, but sibling son will be a nephew. Next, sibling's daughter will be a niece. So this might be new terminology for you, and yeah, knowing the difference between nephew and niece. I hope you know what is sister-in-law. Your brother's wife is called as sister-in-law. Say for example, if you're having a sister, your sister's husband is called as brother-in-law. And daughter-in-law means if you're having a son and is married, then the person who married your son is called as daughter-in-law. And the same in the case of inverse, I mean like for son-in-law as well. Okay, the only terminology which you're supposed to know is nephew. When yeah, 50 to 60% of people obviously know this. If you don't, please learn it. What is nephew? Nephew means siblings son is called as nephew. Next, so this is basically a term. I mean, a term which is generally used for male. If a person is nephew, then what is the gender of that person? Obviously, it will be male. Obviously, it will be male. Next, niece. Yeah, sibling's daughter is called as niece. And in the same diagram or representation which I had drawn with my some random example, how is B related to E? Tell me, how is B related to E? Uncle. How is B related to F? Again, uncle. Next, how is C related to E? Can we determine? See, here C can be either an uncle or an aunt. Why? It is because the gender of C is not specified. We cannot exactly determine with the data which I had given in the example, right? So, here the gender of C can be either a male or female. That is why we cannot exactly determine how C is related to B, A, whatever it might be. Yeah, and next. And one small difference between your mother tongue, I mean the terminology used in your mother tongue and in blood relations is cousin. Cousin. See, if a person is your blood relation, I mean in blood relations, only if his a sibling, your own sibling. Sibling means what? The person who is having same parents, right? So if your mother, I mean, if your parents siblings are having a son, irrespective of the terminology which you know in your own mother tongue, he or she will be a cousin. He or she will be a cousin with respect to you. Next, in some questions, you will be finding the terminology of maternal and paternal. Maternal grandfather means your mother's father will be a maternal grandfather to you. Of course, it is grandfather, but if they want to go deep into the terminology and all, if they wanted to make the question deep, they will include two things. Even though he is a grandfather, it can be, I mean, they can specify exactly whether it is maternal grandfather or paternal grandfather. So, of course, grandfather is right. Till the grandfather, you can find the answer. But if it is maternal or paternal based on the gender, you are supposed to answer it. So, yeah, you can't do the guesswork. Only if it is related to your mother's relation, you are supposed to answer it as maternal grandfather. And same in the case of maternal grandmother as well. Okay, I don't want to elaborate this because everything is almost everything is done. Now, you just apply. Application, you'll be seeing it while solving the problems. Yeah. I hope you took a note of this, or else please take a screenshot. Okay. Yeah. See, this is the question. If you're having enough practice without keeping the pen and paper, I mean, without using the pen and paper, you can directly answer this question. Or, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, I'm assuming that you're a beginner and I want to teach everything from the scratch so that every person who is watching this video will understand. Okay, A's brother, sister's father. That means if this is A's brother. Yeah, this is a sibling relation. I denote it with comma. A's brothers, sisters. Yeah, okay. Brothers, sisters, father's brother. Okay, sister's father. That means he is the father of all these three people. Anyway, sisters, father's brother. Brother is K. Okay. And K's daughter is D. Okay. K is having a daughter who is D. I represented it within a circle because daughter means it is female and females are represented within a circle. How is A related to D? Just tell me. How is A related to D? Of course, it is the same gender, but it is not direct blood relation. So, we say that D is a cousin. D is a cousin. It might be a cousin brother or cousin sister. It doesn't matter. Cousin means cousin. That's it. Okay. Going to the next question. How is your mother, sisters, brothers, wife, child related to you? See, yeah, without using pen and paper, how to solve this question? See, mother, sister will be your uncle. Sorry, mother, sister will be your aunt. Aunt's brother will be what? Mother, sister's brother means directly it's mother's brother, right? Mother's brother is uncle. Uncle's wife is aunt. Aunt's child. How is your aunt's child related to you? Irrespective of the gender, it is obviously cousin because different gender. Or if you want me to draw this and explain the same in detail, I'll proceed. Yeah. See, say if it is me, here means I'm assuming it as me. My mother's sister's brother's wife's child. How is this person related to you? This is not a direct blood relation. Yes, right? So this is a, of course, we are in the same generation, but those are not exactly your siblings, right? So yeah, he is a cousin. I mean, this person is a cousin. Yeah, see, child in the sense, I just draw this for reference. This need not be exactly a female or male, irrespective of the gender. It will be a cousin. So please understand that. Next question. Pointing to a man on the stage, Shananya said, he is the brother of the daughter of the wife of my husband. Okay. Okay. My husband. Here, my means my refers to Shananya, right? Because Shananya is the one who is speaking. So here you should not confuse with these kind of terminology. Okay. Brother of the daughter of the wife. Okay. Of my husband. Wife of my husband means this person itself. That's right. That's right. Husband of my wife means, say for example, I'm married. Husband of my wife will be me itself, right? So similarly, wife of my husband indicates that it is this girl itself, Shananya itself. Yeah, okay. Brother of the daughter of the wife. Okay, okay. Say for example, how is a man related? Okay, this man is the brother of the daughter. Okay, okay. He is the brother of the daughter. Okay, of the wife of my husband. Okay, of the wife of my husband. That means this is Shananya directly. So how is a man on stage related to Shananya? Yeah, just a minute. He is the brother. Pointing to man on stage, Shananya said he is the brother of the daughter of the wife of my husband. Okay, wife of my husband is Shananya itself. Daughter. Okay, say for example it is Shananya's daughter. Shananya's daughter. Yeah, daughter's brother. Daughter's brother. So this is the diagram which we are supposed to draw. So just a minute. Yeah, see, wife of my husband is Shananya itself, daughter, brother of the daughter. Brother of the daughter means Shananya is having a daughter and this person is having a brother. And now what is the question? How is the man on stage related to Shananya? See, how is it related? Direct relation. So, he is a son. The man on stage is the son of Shananya. Okay. Yeah. A son B. Okay. We don't know the gender of A. A son B is married to C. Okay. So obviously the gender of C will be female. Why? You see, if one person is male and if he is marrying someone, then obviously the gender will be opposite, right? There are only two genders in blood relation, which is male and female. Okay. A's son B married to C, whose sister D, okay, C's sister D is married to E. That means C's sister D. That means we know the gender of D, it is female. That means D will be marrying to a male person and that person is E. Okay. Now, E the brother of B. That means here E is the brother of B. So, the same diagram can be drawn like this for easy answering. Yeah. D and E are married, but E is actually a brother of B. So, yeah, the same one can be drawn like this. E, the brother of B. Okay. So, yeah. Now, what is the question? How is D related to A? How is D related to A? Tell me. How is D related to A? Daughter-in-law, right? Son's husband. Son's husband is Nothing but daughter-in-law. Now, in the same question, how is A related to D? It can be either mother-in-law or father-in-law because the gender of A is not specified. For now, for this question, what did they ask? What did he ask? How is D related to A? D is daughter-in-law of A. So, option B is the answer. The next one. Introducing a man, Sneha said, he is the only son of my mother's mother. Only son of my mother's mother. Yeah. Okay. If this is Sneha, my in the sense, my is referring to Sneha itself. My mother's only son. Okay. How is Sneha related to the man? See, sibling. These two are siblings, right? Same gender, same blood relation. So, these two are siblings. And how is Sneha related to the man? It is niece. Because sibling's daughter. Sibling's daughter is called as niece. No confusion, nothing. It's an easy question. Yeah. The next one. If Kamala says Ravi's mother is the only daughter of my mother, Kamala is telling that Ravi's mother, say this is Ravi, Ravi's mother is the only daughter of my mother. See, is the only daughter of my mother. Only daughter of, say for example, I am the only son of my mother. What does it mean? What does it mean? It is myself, right? The only son is me itself. Yeah. So the same in this case. So here this is Kamala. This person is Kamala. Yeah. How is Kamala related to Ravi? Kamala is the mother of Ravi because I hope this is very clear. If you want, I'll tell you again. If I say that I am the only son of my mother, what does it mean? How am I related to my mother? I am the son to that, to the particular person or mother who I am referring, right? The same in this case as well. Here, Ravi is telling that Ravi's mother is the only daughter of my mother. Here, me means, me indicates that it is Kamala itself. This person is Kamala itself. My mother's only daughter. If Kamala is telling that my mother's only daughter, that means it is Kamala itself. And there is a generational gap. So, how is Kamala related to Ravi? She is the mother of Ravi. Or in the same question, they can ask in another way. How is Ravi related to Kamala? Ravi is the son of Kamala. So, I have to know the difference between those two and answer the question. Okay. The next one. A is the son of B. Okay. This is B. The gender of B is not specified. A is the son of B. Next. B's sister C has a son D. Okay. B's sister C has a son D. Okay. And a daughter E. Okay. He is also having a daughter who is E. F is the maternal uncle of D. Okay. F is the maternal uncle of D. How is A related to F? Okay. Okay. Say for example, F is a maternal uncle. That means D is brother. Now they are asking how is A related to F? Different gender but not a parent. How is it related? Uncle, right? But here, how is A related to F? F is the uncle of A. Now, what is the relation between A and F? His nephew. So, option C is the right answer. Next. Moving to question number 8. A is the father of C. Okay. A is the father of C. Next. D is the son of B. Okay. D is the son of B. You can ask me, so why you are drawing it in a separate thing? Because there is no relation. As far as the question is concerned, till this point, D is the son of B. We don't have any relation from between these letters and these letters, right? So that is why I am drawing it in a different flowchart or different notation. So if the moment I get the relation between these two, I will be clubbing them and representing in a single diagram so that it will be clear. Okay, A is the father of C. D is the son of B and E is the brother of A. Okay, E is the brother of A, so there is a direct relation. As there is a direct relation between the existing diagram and the letter, and the person, I am indicating that directly in here. Okay, if C is the sister of D, okay, just a minute, D is the son of B. Yeah, okay. Now here C is the sister of D, then that means C comma D, and there is a different scenario. Now we can determine the gender of B. Why? C is the sister of D and B is the parent of D. For the same thing, for these two siblings and the father is A, that means the his wife or his partner will be obviously female, right? So just club this. Okay, for your better understanding. B and D. Okay. D is the son of B. It is B and D. Now what is the question? C is the sister of D. Okay. Here D is the son. So obviously this will be like this. Then how is B related to E? How is B related to E? Tell me. Here, even though the gender of E is not specified, they are not asking how E is related. They are asking how B is related to E. See, brother's wife. Brother's wife is called as sister-in-law. So option B is the answer. Brother's wife, simply. So it is sister-in-law. Moving to the next question. At a wedding, introducing a woman, Pratik said, she is the daughter of the only sister of my maternal uncle. How is the woman related to Pratik? Okay, she is the daughter of the sister of my maternal uncle. See, that means, say for example, it is Pratik, sister of my maternal uncle. Maternal uncle means mother's sibling. Okay, she is the daughter of the only sister. Okay, only sister of my maternal uncle. See, this guy is my maternal is Pratik's maternal uncle. Only sister. Only sister means her mother itself. And yeah, she is the daughter of the only sister of my maternal uncle. That means only sister's daughter. How is the woman related to Pratik? Yeah. Okay. How is this woman? Daughter of the only sister. She is the daughter. She is the daughter of the only sister of my maternal uncle. How is the woman related to Pratik? It is actually the woman itself. Again, I will tell you this once again. I will explain this in detail. Yeah. At a wedding, introducing a woman, Pratik said, she is the daughter, okay, of the only sister of my maternal uncle. Daughter of the only sister of my maternal uncle. Okay, just a minute. This is me or Pratik. Me refers to Pratik actually. Only sister of my maternal uncle. So this is mother, uncle. So uncle's only sister, sister's daughter. So yeah, how is the woman related to Pratik? Actually here there is a small variation. See, this thing is actually referring to the Pratik itself. So if they're asking related to this, if they refer to this specific question, then mother would have been the answer. But for now, here the woman is Pratik itself. The woman is Pratik itself. Next one. P is the brother of Q. Okay. P is the brother of Q. Next, Q is the sister of R. How is R related to P's son? How is R related to P's son? Say P is having a son. How is R related? Yeah. See, paternal. I mean, P is the father of this person. Yeah, P's son. So P is the father. So father's sibling. But here the gender of R is not specified. So it can be either an aunt or an uncle. Aunt or uncle. But as the gender is not specified, the data in the question is not exactly sufficient to determine the exact relation of R to P's son. So that is why the data is insufficient. See, in same option D, you can come across another thing. Either it can be, say for example, if option A is uncle, in the same question, if option A is uncle, option B is aunt, option C is mother, and option D is both A and B. Sorry, it cannot be both. It can be either A or either B. Either A or B. The same question can have these kind of options as well. See, but in this case, you cannot say that the data is not sufficient. Of course, the data is not sufficient, but we have only two possible genders. So, R can be either an uncle or an aunt. So, either an uncle or an aunt means it is either being A or B, right? So, in that case also it will be option B. I hope this is clear, and this type of problems are very important in your exam point of view. So, if you did not understand, please move a couple of minutes back and start watching this question once again, because this is very important. Yeah. The next one. My mother's brother's only sister's only child is myself. Without drawing the diagram, I can say, why? My mother's brother, that means uncle. Uncle's only sister. If your uncle is having only one sister, that means she is your mother directly. So yeah, mothers, and if your mother is having only child, I mean only one child, that is you. So it is myself. Yeah. See, it cannot be a brother because here your uncle is having only one sibling, and similarly your mother is having only one child, that refers to you only. So yeah, it is option B, and this model is also important. And the next one. While introducing Anusha, Lakshman said, she is the daughter of my mother's only child's wife. Okay. She is the daughter of my mother's only child's wife. Okay. Lakshman said, she is the daughter of my mother's only child's wife. Okay. Say for example, this is me, my mother's only child. So this person, Lakshman is telling, right? So here it is me or Lakshman, both are same. So you don't confuse. Yeah, only child's wife. Yeah, daughter of my mother's only child's wife. Now, how is Anusha related to Lakshman? See, this is Anusha. How is she related to Lakshman? She is the daughter of Lakshman directly. So yeah, how is Anusha related to Lakshman? Anusha is the daughter of Lakshman. So option C is the right answer. Yeah. Ranjan introduces Abhay as the son of the only brother of his father's wife. Okay, Ranjan introduces Abhay as the son of the only brother of his father's wife. So that means here father's wife. We are coming it from the back so that it will be easy. Of course, you can do it from the start as well, but if you come from the back, it will be easy. See, of his refers to the person, this person, Ranjan. Ranjan's father's wife. That means Ranjan's mother directly. Okay, Ranjan's father's wife. That means Ranjan's mother. Okay, Abhay is the son of the only brother of his father's wife. Yeah, brother of the father's wife. That means, okay, he is having a son of the only brother of his father's wife. Now, how is Abhay related to Ranjan? Okay, see, this guy is Abhay. How is this Abhay related to Ranjan? Of course, he's a male. We know it. See, he is a cousin. We cannot say it as brother. It is wrong. If you answer this as brother, it is wrong because they are not having same parents. So, brother is wrong. Same generation. So, it cannot be uncle. Next, same generation. So, it cannot be a son. So, option C is the answer. So, in the case of blood relations, you can also proceed with option wise elimination if you feel that it is time consuming. Okay. Next. Introducing a man, a woman said, his wife is the only daughter of my father. How is the man related to the woman? See, I explained 13 questions, so I expect you to solve this on your own and comment in the chat box so that I can know how many students are attentive. Okay. Please take a look, try it and comment in the chat box. I'll explain the same question in 1 minute. Yeah, I hope you are done, or else please take a look at the explanation. Okay, introducing a man, a woman said his wife's. His refers to this man, right? His wife. That means the man's wife. Okay, is the only daughter of my father. Okay. Yeah, introducing a man, a woman said, only daughter of my father. That means this is the woman itself. So, how is a man related to the woman? Brother directly. Why? Why it is brother? See, we can answer this in under 15 seconds if you have enough practice. See, introducing a man, a woman said his wife. That means man's wife is the only daughter of my father. That means here only daughter of my father. That means it is the woman itself. See here, a woman is telling, if a woman is telling that he is the only, like someone is the only daughter of the woman's father, that means he is referring to the woman itself. So this is the man, this is the woman, and what is the question? How is the man related to the woman? Brother. How is the woman related to man? Woman is the sister of that man whom she is referring. So for now, for this question, how is the man related to the woman? The man is a brother of the woman. Please cross check with your answer. Okay. Yeah. Now, the second concept of today's lecture is arrangements. So how many types of arrangements you come across? In general, you will be having linear, circular and polygonal arrangements. So yeah, I'll give you a brief idea and after that we'll be solving the question so that you can understand where and how to apply it. Okay, linear arrangements, linear, circular and polygonal arrangements. Linear, circular and polygon. Linear means what is the kind of terminology which you come across linear? See, facing in a row, facing in a line. Six people are placed in a row or line. What is the terminology involved? Row, line, path. So if you come across these types of terminology, it means that it is a linear arrangement. And in this linear arrangement, you will be coming across facing north. Facing north means, say if six people are facing north, how will you place them? See, this is a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is facing north. That means facing upwards. Yeah, again they can mention facing upwards or facing north. Both are same. Terminology might vary, but the concept is same. Next, facing south. Facing south means exactly opposite to north. That means they will be facing towards downwards. So that is the case of linear arrangements. And in the case of linear arrangements, there will be a formula, and I will be discussing the formula while explaining the question which is related to linear arrangements in coming few minutes. Okay. Next, circular arrangements. So circular arrangements. Now, circular arrangements. In general, you will be coming across 6 or 5 circular arrangements. 6 means how to draw 6. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You can say, sir, why can't I draw like this? A circle and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, you can do that, but that won't give you a proper clarity. If the question is who is exactly opposite to this person, the answer must be the person who is placed at this point, right? So if you are drawing irregularly, that won't give you the desired answer in every case. So please stop drawing as you wish and please follow this. It is easy, right? Just placing it exactly opposite and placing a 4. Now, if it is, what if not 6, if there are 8 arrangements? 8 arrangements means again that is also easy. 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? 4 directions, and in the sub-directions what are they included? Like north is northwest, south is southwest. Same as the case of directions which you have seen. So 8 arrangements you have to draw like this. And in 99% of the cases in your undergraduate standard exams, most of them will be facing towards the center, right? Facing towards the center means facing like this. It is the center and it is facing towards the center. Facing away from the center means this is the center. Facing away means like this. Facing away from the center. That means not towards the center, it is away from the center. Yeah. Next, polygonal arrangements. Again, in polygonal arrangements, you will be coming across 2 terminologies. What is that? Edge and corner. Edge and corner. What is meant by edge and what is meant by corner? If a question is asked in polygonal arrangements, most probably it will be either a pentagon or hexagon. So hexagon means polygon with 8 sides. So I will be considering the same example. See, polygon means more number of sides, more than 3 sides. So a quadrilateral means a polygon having 4 sides is called a quadrilateral. Pentagon means polygon having 5 sides. Hexagon means polygon having 6 sides, septagon means polygon having 7 sides, octagon means polygon having 8 sides, nonagon means 9, decagon means 10. Of course, 9 and 10 won't be included in most of the cases. Of course, it can be included in circular arrangements in a rare case, but in polygon arrangement, most probably you will be coming across hexagonal arrangements. See, I have drawn a hexagon, and what is meant by side and what is meant by corner? Just take a look. See, intersection point of two edges is called as a corner. Intersection point of two edges is called as a corner. So these 6 are corners. Now, what is meant by an edge? What is meant by an edge? See, these are called as edges. You need not by heart the definitions. I am just telling you the concept. See, if they are placed in the corners and facing towards the center, how to draw? Placed at the corner and facing towards the center. That means all will be facing towards this. And one more point to explain. If they are facing towards the center, what will be the right and left? How to draw that? See, when it is facing north, right and left is as it is, same like the same like the thing when you face this. Next, right, left, and coming to this, it will be inverse because see, center is towards the north of this point and it is towards the south of this point. So these are supposed to be interchanged. So this will be right and this will be left. Again, left, and right. So same in this case as well. So for the hexagon, left, right, and next, left, right, and right. I hope you are noting this, or else please take a screenshot. Okay. Now in linear arrangements, we will be having a formula. The total number of persons in a row or the total number of persons in a queue are is equal to top plus bottom minus 1 or left plus right minus 1. I'll be telling that formula while solving the question itself directly, because now this is fill. For now, please understand this. Okay. Now moving to the questions based on these arrangements. Yeah. A, P, R, X, S and Z are sitting in a row. Okay. So how many are there? 6 are sitting in a row and S and Z are in the center. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah. In general, if they did not mention, we generally consider that they are facing towards north because they did not mention, so directly consider your normal direction. Okay. S and Z are sitting in the center. So it can be either SZ or ZS. That doesn't matter as far as the data is concerned. Yeah, next. A and P are at the ends. So it can be either AP or PA, right? It can be either AP or PA. This is a possibility. There is one possibility of A being here and P there and inverse, right? Next, R sits to the left of A. If a person has to sit left of A, it cannot be in a left extreme corner. So we know that A is sitting in the corner. If A is sitting in a left extreme and or left extreme corner, no person can be placed to the left of A. So that is why this condition is right. So now, okay, S, Z, now R is sitting to the left of A. That means here R will be placed. If A is here, P must be placed here. Now you can ask me, what about the second position? See, they gave 6 values and we know the position of 5 values, right? 5 what is that called? 5 persons or 5 things. We arrange them. What is the one which is left? AP. APR, okay, we are done with APR. Next, X. X is the only one which is left. Now, what is the question? Who is to the right of P? Yeah, who is to the right of P? This is right and this is left. As P is in the left extreme end, right of P is X, obviously. So, this is how you are supposed to answer this kind of questions. I hope I am very clear because I took time to explain. Next. Moving to the next question. In a circular arrangement of 6 people, okay, circular arrangement of 6 people, how did I tell you? How I told you to arrange? Just draw a circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is the center. G is sitting opposite to H. Okay. Now, if in general, in your UG standard questions, they'll mention facing towards the center. If they did not mention, you have to consider that they are facing towards the center. Okay. G is sitting exactly opposite of H. Say if this is H, just a minute. If this is H, G is sitting exactly opposite to H. I is sitting to the immediate right of G. Immediate right of G means this is left and this is right of G with respect to G. So yeah, where is this? I is sitting immediate right of G and J is sitting between H and I. Okay, here J is sitting between H and I. K is to the immediate right of H. Okay, K is to the immediate right of H. Which position is left? Which position is left? Yeah, here the question is regarding L. So L is the only one which is missing. And here only place is left. So that is L. So where is L sitting? Exactly opposite to I? No, because L is actually sitting exactly opposite to J. So option A cannot be the answer. Next, exactly between G and I? No, no one are sitting exactly in between G and I. So option B is also wrong. Next, between K and G. Yeah, L is sitting between K and G. So this is right. Option C is the answer. So first draw the arrangement or arrange the given persons in terms of a circular arrangement and then proceed with option wise elimination to solve these questions. Anyway, as we are done with first three options, let us check. Let us check option D as well for your better understanding. Exactly opposite to K. No, L is actually sitting exactly opposite to J, but not opposite to K. L is adjacent to K. Or if I want to be more specific, L sits immediate right of K, but not exactly opposite of K. So yeah, this is the arrangement and option C is the answer. Next. In a circular seating arrangement of 8 people. So yeah, how to draw a circular seating arrangement of 8 people? First draw a circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the center. They did not mention, right? They did not mention it whether they are facing towards the center or not. So we are supposed to consider that they are facing towards the center. Next, V is sitting opposite to W. Say for example, if this is W, V is sitting exactly opposite to W. Okay, I'll be representing with a different color. Okay, X is 2 seats clockwise of V. Clockwise means like this. Clockwise means like this. So 2 seats clockwise of V. Who is sitting? X. X is sitting 2 seats clockwise of V. That means starting from V, you have to go in this direction, in the clockwise direction. So here X is sitting. Next, Y is sitting exactly opposite to X. Here, Y is sitting who is exactly opposite to X. Next, Z is between V and X. So yeah, Z is in between V and X. Where is the person who is sitting 2 seats counterclockwise from W? 2 seats counterclockwise from W. Here, the first concern or the question from your end is, so we don't know, the 4 values are unknown. How to answer this question? Of course, even though the 4 values are unknown, the question is not about those unknown values. If the question is about those unknown values, we cannot determine them. But see, in seating arrangements, there is a possibility that only one value is left, only one place is left, so that we can fill the remaining person there. But here, 4 are left. But the question is not about the arrangements or the places which are left. But here, what is the question? Who is sitting 2 seats counterclockwise from W? See, counterclockwise means anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means opposite to the direction of clock. See, this is clockwise. Counterclockwise means like this, opposite direction. So yeah, counterclockwise from W means 1 and 2. Who is sitting 2 places counterclockwise from W? X. Right? Yeah. So option is at a position, the answer is at a position of X. Next. 6 friends are sitting around a hexagonal table. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, alpha is sitting opposite to beta. Okay, see here, I don't want to write or name the entire thing. See, here the first letter is A, B, next G, D, E and Z. So I'll just consider the first letter of that specific name. I am not concerned about the remaining alphabets because you can either denote with the symbols if you know alpha, beta, gamma, delta like that. But fine, I'll be writing it as A, B, G, D, E and Z for better understanding and saving the time. And I recommend you to do the same thing. Please don't note the entire names if the starting letter is different. Yeah, anyway, alpha is sitting opposite to beta. Say this is B, this is A, exactly opposite. Okay, fine. Gamma is to the immediate right of alpha. See, immediate right of alpha. That means this is G. Next, delta is sitting between beta and gamma. That means it is D. Delta is sitting between beta and gamma. Epsilon is to the right of beta. That means it is E. And what is the thing which is left? Only this position is left and zeta is the remaining person. So this is the arrangement. Where is zeta sitting? Yeah, option wise elimination. We are done with the arrangement. Just come to the options and cross check. If the answer A is correct, you can stop there straight away. The reason why I am explaining each and every option is just to make your understanding clear, just to make you clear in with each and every option why that specific option is not correct. But you need not do that in the exam because it kills time. If option A is right, you can proceed with that straight away. If the question is right, you'll be having only one correct option, right? If you are having multiple correct options, option D will be like either B or D or both A and B like that. Either A or B or both A and B like that kind of thing. Anyway, yeah. Where is zeta sitting? In between alpha and gamma? No, it is in between epsilon and A. So this is wrong. Next, between epsilon and beta? No, no one is sitting in between epsilon and beta. So option B is wrong. Next, opposite to D. Yes, right. Zeta is exactly opposite to D. So this is the right option. You can stop here without going to option D. But for your understanding, I'll explain option D as well. Yeah, to the immediate right of epsilon. Yeah. Where is zeta sitting? To the immediate right of epsilon. Yeah. For now, this is correct because for epsilon, this is right and this is left. And if they mention option A, it is not exactly option A, this is also right for now. In the exam, there will be only one possible answer. I just mentioned this to confuse you. Yeah. If the option E is like both C and D, then what will be the correct option? It is option E. Yeah. If you know how to draw the diagram, you are done with the question because you can obviously eliminate the options easily. The next question. Yeah. This requires you to know the formula, or else you can do this directly as well, but that will take more time. So the formula which you are supposed to learn in this is total is equal to left plus right minus 1. So this is the formula. Yeah. See, here in a row of books on a shelf, a particular book is at position 11 from the left and position 6 from the right. How many books are there on the shelf in total? See, here the left one, it is known. The left part, it is equal to 11 and from the right, it is equal to 6. They are asking us to find out the total. So, total is equal to left plus right minus 1 or right plus left minus 1, whatever it might be. So, total is equal to 11 plus 6 minus 1, which is equal to 16. So, how many books are there in total? There are 16 books in total. You can ask me, sir, why minus 1 here? I'll give you an example. Say there are 6 persons in a row. 6 persons in a row. If I am focusing on this particular person, if I am focusing on this person, when I am starting from the left end, this person is third from the left, right? This person is third from the left, and the same person will be fourth from the right extreme end, right end. So that doesn't mean that 3 plus 4, here in this row there are only 6 people. But if you add 3 plus 4 directly, you will be getting 7. Why are you getting 7? Because this place is being added twice. While you are counting from the left, this is added. Again, when you are counting from the right, again this is added, and that is why you are asked to subtract with 1. Yeah, what if you forget the formula? Of course, as my example, as example which I gave, it is just for 6 observations or 6 positions. I had drawn this directly. If you are having the capacity to draw, capacity and time to draw 11 plus 6, these many things at a time. See, the question can be like it is 50th from the left hand and 10th from the right hand. Then you can't draw the entire 50, 60 places in a row, right? So that is why you are asked to memorize this formula. Yeah, these are rare type of model in AILET, but yeah, there are chances to ask, so you are supposed to learn this. The next question. In a queue, Rajesh is 12th from the front. Okay, yeah, here you might get a doubt. So the previous question is right plus left. Now it is front and back. What to do? Same. Total is equal to right plus left minus 1. Similarly, it is front plus back minus 1. So yeah, so total is equal to front plus back minus 1. So yeah, so from the front it is 12th and from the back it is 18th minus 1. How many people are standing in a row? 30 minus 1, it is 29. So straight away option B is the answer. So if you are familiar with this, you can simply say that 12 plus 18, 30 minus 1, 29 as the answer, which can be answered under 10 seconds, or else no issues. If you substitute this slowly in the formula, it will not take more than 30 to 40 seconds. So I hope this is clear. So for now, the formula, the total number of people in a row, you saw 2 examples, linear arrangements. I explained you the types, terminology, and the question as well. Next, circular arrangements. What if it is 6 and 8? Next, coming to the hexagonal arrangement, polygonal arrangement, we have seen the example of a hexagon. So I hope I am clear. Yeah. The last one. 5 friends P, Q, or S, T are sitting around a circular table based on the given information. Okay, P is sitting exactly opposite to R. Just a minute. Okay, 5 friends are sitting in a circular table. So what if this is what if it is 5? Some students face confusion. Feel it difficult or confusing when they are exactly 5. So you can consider like this. If there are 5 arrangements, you can consider like this. But this 5 arrangements is very rare. Okay, P is sitting, because 5 is confusing. We cannot exactly term the opposite of each and every position. Okay, P is sitting exactly opposite to R. Okay, say if this is P, if this is R, if this is P, this will be R. Q is sitting immediate right of P. Yeah, this is Q. Yeah, S is sitting between Q and R, clockwise direction. S is sitting, okay, just a minute. P is sitting opposite to R, fine. Q is sitting immediate to the right of P, okay. S is sitting between Q and R. See, here S cannot be placed in between Q and R exactly. So yeah, this position cannot be changed. So if you come across these kind of questions, what you're supposed to do? You need not go with diagram 2, diagram 3 and so on. See, here the diagram is contradictory. The reason why I included this question in this lecture is in the last CLAT exam, in 2025 CLAT exam, 2025 means your seniors had attempted that on December 1st, 2024, and now there is one, there is an issue. Why there is an issue or thing is that based on the arrangement, they can't answer the question. But the 6 questions are like that. Luckily, 2 of them can be answered because of the, see, there are 6 positions and there must be 4 options, right? If I include A, B, C, D, E and F, if I include B and C as the option, like A, B, C, D as the option and the right answer is B, obviously there are high chances. What is the probability of including 4 out of 6? It is 66%, right? So out of 6 questions, you might be coming across one or two correct options, that doesn't mean that you're wrong, but there are high chances for the questions to be of this kind. So if you draw the diagram, if you are feeling, if you are confusing at a particular end, or if you are stuck at that end, don't try it more than 2 times because it will kill your time. So yeah. Yeah, I am done with arrangements and blood relations. I hope I am very clear. In tomorrow's lecture, I'll teach you the concept and problems on syllogisms, and we'll be practicing some previous year questions together. Thank you so much for watching.